Aries. Aries, it's your turn. Spirit, would you link me to the soul cycle of Aries, please? What should Aries be aware of? Material trouble, problems with the Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Other side. That's what Cancerian or Leo energy. Taurus. What does Aries need to be aware of? Our righteous rams in the heart of the situation. This one's hard to flop over. Okay, so am I rushing in doing something brave? Lord of the winds and the breezes. Could be a possible air sign. Maybe getting lost. Definitely lost in. This is Scorpionic energy. This is crying over spilt milk, loss, sadness. Loss and pleasure, so maybe because of an addiction. This is like Lord of Earthly Power. I don't know what this one says here. Four of Pentacles. This is like you could be holding something close to your chest, or let's see what it says. Four of Pentacles. Material gain, success, rank, love. Love of material wealth, okay. So maybe being a bit materialistic. Earthly power completed, but leading to nothing beyond. Covetous, suspicious, careful, and orderly, discontented. So like being kind of like on guard financially, like discontented, suspicious, careful, and orderly. So just like look. Which is, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Being suspicious. But see, nowadays when it comes to like finances, like there's so many freaking scams out there. What do we got in that challenge position? The challenge is more Leo energy here. But the sun is like the happiest card in the deck. So maybe to be happy, maybe to shed some light on something. 10 of Pentacles is the challenge as well. So shedding light on something about maybe 10 Pentacles, maybe to enjoy it a bit, maybe to there's definitely light being shed on something. Seeing the light, there's light being shed on. I 10 of Pentacles. Anyway, what's done in the dark will be brought to light. I'm getting from this. What do we got in the subconscious, or Aries? Consciously, you're thinking about burdens in a tower. Okay. So subconsciously, you're thinking that this shedding of light might be rushing in, somebody doing something quick, possibly, or like being shed on this 10 Pentacles. The truth might lead to extreme burdens and a tower. because well, it will definitely lead to a tower. Because if it's a false belief system and people aren't believing what the truth is, that's what all a tower is really, is like lies coming down, and lies always eventually come down anyway. So they're false beliefs and imaginations that have no, they're not built on the cornerstone of truth. So they're gonna fall eventually. The truth will last and endure throughout, but the truth always stays the truth. It never changes, right? But lies, they come and go, right? Sooner or later, they're always found out. What's in the past? The past for Aries. Okay, in the past was maybe being a bit of an adventurer. This is also my player card. Knight of Wands, Lord of the Flame and Lightning. This is Scorpionic and Sagittarius energy. So there's some change. It can create change, and it's really quick coming in, like quick. You know what I mean? Like it's like when you're with a player, you can maybe with them one night, but you don't ever expect to like marry a player. You don't ever expect to like have a family with a player, right? It's just like somebody that you know you can't really do that with. So you could have been dealing with somebody like this in the past, possibly. We have in the present situation. Quick coming in messages currently going on. This is more Sagittarius energy, so there's a lot of Sagittarius in this read. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius, or something. Things might be going really quick around you. Because there's a lot of Sagittarius is like quickness. The future. These two. Okay, in the future you're gonna be in Queen of Swords mode, it looks like, which I think is probably a good idea. The Lord of Blended Pleasure, the Four of Cups, which is a little good, a little bad. Not really moving ahead. This is Cancerian. There's a lot of heavy Cancer in this read too. Cancerian energy, Lord of Blended Pleasure. So a little good, a little bad. Not really moving anywhere though. Just going ahead a little bit and then falling ahead a little bad. But I'm taking it that the only way you're going to get out of this is by being in Queen of Swords mode. Maybe you're listening to the wrong people. Maybe you've let some snakes around you that are misguiding you into the down the wrong road. I would listen to your what your inner self tells you. I wouldn't listen to anything but that, because your inner self is never going to lie to you. They're always going to tell you the truth, because why would somebody want to harm themselves, right? That never happens, by the way. It's never wrong. Queen of Swords. Okay, so maybe getting your Queen of Swords energy with the outside influences, and maybe listen to your own guidance. Like your inner guidance I'm talking about. Bottom of the deck we got Five of Pentacles, which is loss of material wealth, but it's lack, but fives are always temporary in the tarot, right? They can switch very, very easily. What do we got in the influence in this situation for Aries? Seven of Wands, which is like having the high ground, but in your head about it. You got the high ground. You got everything you need to make the moves you need to make. There's no reason to be in your head, but you've let the wrong thing in your head. To basically, is the devil's using whatever that thought is in your head that keeps replaying over and over again. He's using that thought to torture you because you let it in your temple. He snuck in with a bird disguised as an old lady or whatever, and now he's in there heckling everybody while the preacher's trying to preach, right? He's in there disturbing everybody so nobody can get the message. So you gotta grab that fucker by the seat of his pants and like use his head to open the door and fucking Uncle Phil that motherfucker right out the front door of the church. And hopefully he hits a mailbox or something just for an extra little ding. Because, yeah, that's who's getting you to think like this. And it's distracting you from, because right now you have all the power. You got the high ground. You're the fucking priest of the church, right? You just let these other guys come in and somehow they tricked you into thinking that they're running the church. They ain't running your church. You're the only one that runs your church, okay? And that church is for the Holy Spirit to reside in, and anybody else that doesn't like the Holy Spirit isn't welcome in there. So that's just the way it's got to be. What do we got in the hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. The truth. Okay, you're fearing the truth, or you're hoping for the truth, and a student. The truth about a student, or the Princess of the Echoing Hills, which I can't really show because I guess they've been flagging people because there's boobies. Oh my God, boobies and bums, boobies and bums, boobies and bums. What will we do? But I guess it's oh, sorry. I guess it's not good for. But anyways, I can vouch for you that both hills are echoing in this one. Because this one's the Princess of the Echoing Hills, and one of her hills is actually covered in this rendition of it. But Spirit says that's the truth. Both hills are echoing. So yeah, we don't need to see that because I don't need my movie film being red flagged. Okay. What do we got in the the lens we're looking through? Okay, the lens you're looking through is a passion. You want to make a passionate decision now that you figured this out. I mean, that little fucker was fucking ruining all the church services, snickering back there and like stealing from the collection plate and going and spending it on liquor and whores. You're just about ready to lose your shit. Now you do want to use his head to open the door and throw him out, and that's good. So you should be. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with that. Even JC himself did that in the Bible. The part where he loses his shit and beat the shit out of everybody. And believe me, that's one thing. Your temple, you got to take very, very seriously. The Queen of Pentacles is the lens you're looking through. So somebody who's like knows a lot about earthly matters. This is more Sagittarius energy, like heavy Sag stroke, this whole thing. Making a decision. This is like, you're making a decision. Like, this is my, I don't know if you ever seen the one where all the coal miners went on strike in in Russia or whatever, and Putin went down there because they were thinking about striking. And let me tell you, those guys really changed their mind really fucking quick when he showed up there. It's like, it's kind of like that. Like, you got to get in, like, that kind of mode or whatever. Like, all of a sudden, they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't strike or whatever. They're all, he pretty much, they had these fucking men who were all, like, 2 feet taller than him, like, crying all around him. He didn't even have to say anything, basically. He's just like, oh, so you're going to strike, eh? He's pretty funny. I see it on YouTube. What do we got in the environment? Oh, closing out a cycle reversed. Okay, so somebody doesn't want to close out the cycle. So this is not closing out a cycle, because this is closing out a cycle. This is the great one of the night time. I thought that was me, but no, that's the universe. So yeah. So this way, though, it's not closing out a cycle. So you're not closing out a cycle in the environment. Somebody's not. Maybe you figured you made a mistake and you want to go back and fix it, or something like that. But yeah, you found out the truth about this Princess of Pentacles, or this a student of someone's. No, we'll just leave it there. What do we got in the outcome of this situation? Somebody doesn't want to close out a cycle in the environment here. Eight of Cups. Okay, so the outcome is the Hermit walking away from what no longer serves him, which I'm thinking is his past, because Yeah, scorpionic energy. This is nostril gel. Hey, this is him walking away from the nostril gel. He went and he found some Buckleys or some Benadryl or some shit like that. Because see how these were, this was all the past flowing up out of his lungs, out through his, like, see his flowers here? Those are his two lips. But the nostrils are over here, so it was coming out just above his two lips and running down his cheeks a bit. But he got some Benadryl or some shit like that, and he stopped that. So that's good. Good for you. The old hermit's got to look out for his... Remember that commercial with the dog that used to go and he used to have that thing around his neck, and it used to have people when they had a situation like that. And he must have ran into that dog or some shit like that. Okay? So let's get one more for the outcome here for these. I don't know what happened to that dog commercial. I just like that, but it was like a big St. Bernard dog. Okay, we're getting two here. Okay, there's something hidden about a Gemini too. It's saying in the outcome here, there's something hidden about a Gemini. Or a Gemini could be working with a Pisces and a Cancerian. Or, ruler of flux and reflux. Yeah, something's hidden or something eerie or something somebody's afraid of. Somebody's afraid of something. Children of the voice divine. Yeah, that's Gemini energy. This could be a contract too, some kind of a contract that somebody made. Maybe with a Pisces or a Cancerian or yeah. But yeah, it could have been in the past. I'm thinking maybe a Gemini and a Cancerian and a Pisces have like some weird like fucking I don't know what the fuck you even call that, but like some kind of weird. I'm not even gonna go there. Something really fucking weird going on there. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is spying. So they've also been spying on you, whoever this is. And I think this is the Gemini out of that trio of fucking total weird stank. Yeah, the Princess of Swords, which is a princess of the rushing winds, who's got a lot of snakes around her. Those two are just the beginning of the snake pit there. Just a pit of snakes, you know? Like, whatever. I don't fear snakes because they bruise my heel and whatever. I don't mind taking a little bruise to get rid of the snake, right? So, yeah. But yeah, you can tell by the look in this person's eyes, they're just like, fucking, they're not even fucking there anymore. They've been in the snake pit too long, and they've just become part of the writhing ball of grotesque fucking abominations that are in there. No, they're not even an individual anymore. So, put it that way. Okay, actually, maybe I should clarify, but that's pretty straightforward though, but maybe I'll use this, I'll clarify a few things here. The good old Martial. The good old Martial deck. Okay. Swap these up. Emperor's want to fly out there. Oh, 8 of Pentacles. So be cautious, possibly. Two of Wands, passionate decision. 2 of Pentacles. The truth about a Queen of Cups. And protection. Ooh. Okay. Oh, let's put these in the middle here and we'll show first. Just to flip these around there. Let's just clarify this. Holy Spirit, what do you want to say about this this Princess of Swords here, the snake pit pass around group either? What do we got? What do we want to say about that person here? The stank. This is a student. Yeah, that's right. Everybody's being led by a student. who was a student but isn't a student anymore. So just to let you know, fair weather friends, there that your so-called leader there is a student. But you guys are all following off the cliff there. So have fun with that knowledge. One. And and they're not even a student anymore. They're not worthy of being a student. Eight of Cups is somebody walking away from what no longer serves them. That's, I'm thinking, their teacher. Which happened a long time ago. This isn't a recent thing. What do we got? Okay, what else do we want to clarify here? Actually, so we should figure out. This Knight of Swords. Who's this Knight of Swords rushing in and doing something quick here? So I'd like to Knight of Swords. It's bringing sadness and a Queen of Swords. Okay, so that can also be this Princess of Swords who, yeah. I don't know. If you don't know who these people are in this read, I know this is an Aries read. Like, this is definitely old for certain Aries. It's not, like I say, it's very, a lot of you, it's not going to resonate. Some parts will resonate with you, but what do we got? This Ten of Pentacles and the sun shining on it. What do we need to know about this Holy Spirit? The Hermit, okay. Something about the Hermit, okay. Maybe I'm guilty in this one. The Ten of Pentacles, somebody's shining light about a Ten of Pentacles. I guess I could be guilty for this one. So, whatever. I admit guilt when it's applicable. What do we got in the subconscious is Ten of Wands, subconsciously a Tower, and over a Ten of Wands. Extreme burdens is subconsciously what they're thinking of. I'm thinking this Queen of Swords is actually about, even though it's an Aries read. I'm sorry, Aries. I might do another one for you guys, just to hit the other Aries out there, because there's obviously an Aries involved here somewhere. Ten of Wands is this is reverse nostril gel, so not thinking about the past. Okay, so not thinking about the past could possibly cause extreme burdens in a tower. But that's why they are having a problem not thinking about the past. Knight of Wands in the past is the truth. Somebody rushing in, doing some quick fireside in the past had the truth, or is the truth, or is getting clarity possibly, or finding out the truth. A Knight of Wands is a player, some kind of player energy. Eight of Wands presently going on is messages coming in. This could be like even like a message like this. It could be an email, it could be snail mail, it could be any kind of message. It could be a certain smudge of like grease on the side of a bus that kind of like reminds you of something. Like Spirit can use anything to speak to anybody. They don't have to use cards either. Anything can be used as cards. Just make it or more of a system that's like proven, you know what I mean? But Spirit can talk to anybody. You could have a fucking piece of a part of an airplane fall off a 747 and smash the car in front of you, and you'll be like, holy shit, you know what, if I would have, I shouldn't be in such a rush. That could have been me, you know what I mean? Eight of Wands. What do you want to tell me about this? Temperance. Okay, so these quick coming in messages, I thinking were guided by Archangel Michael and his awesome, I might say, crew up there that seem to have perfect timing in every endeavor. Where we got it, okay, there's the Queen of Swords in the future here too. What's the future with this Queen of Swords? It says it's going to be, they're just going to stay in one place, not really moving anywhere. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this in the future with this Queen of Swords. Hope, faith, and healing. Okay, with a King of Cups. Okay, so they're with the King of Cups, and they're in their hope, faith, and healing. They're gonna need some healing, I'm thinking, in the future, both of them. So I wish them well. And yes, there could be an Aquarius in here somewhere too. Actually, I think they're all kind of like share the same miseries. This one's here. Kind of weird tripod thing going on there. What do we got in the Nine of Swords here? I won't say no more. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor. Nine of Swords is like insanity. Okay, who's insanity? Oh, this Queen of Swords. I can. This Queen of Swords is again. It's saying is they're just gonna have lack. They're not gonna be moving either ahead or back. This is like maybe starting to get ahead financially, but you're not really. You know you're going to be back in the hole again next week. And then you got the Princess of Pentacles. But when people make material things like money their gods, that's basically who runs them. So money's just basically was invented to keep you going in a circle. So you have to go to work every day. You have to whatever. That's why it was invented. Like it's a way to influence people to do certain things, right? And basically, that's when you make it your god, it's going to do that for the rest of your life. You're just going to be chasing your tail. So, what do we got in the hopes and fears here? The Truth and the Princess of Pentacles. What do you want to tell us about this one? The Hangman. Okay, maybe they're getting a different perspective on this, or they're going to. They're going to have to, or like I said, they're just going to be chasing their tails for the rest of their lives. For their paper god of the dead presidents on it, dead people on it. And then one day you'll be one of those people. And you'll have learned nothing. The lens you're looking through, Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of the Thrones of the Earth. What do you want to tell us about this individual here? The lens they're looking through. The Pope. Okay, so the religious leader is basically what this is saying is that they're part of a religious cult or church, whatever the hell you want to call it, who's basically calling the shots. So all they really are is a shit puppet, and this guy's the hand. The leader, the fair weather friends, or whatever the fuck they are. So really, they're not even an individual anymore because they're in the snake pit, and they got somebody's hand up their ass. So they got a swollen ass, and they're sitting in the tub soaking it, waiting for it to feel better. And then the environment not closing a cycle. So you want to just, I don't know why anybody would want to stay in this vicious cycle, but whatever, each their own, right? Let them stay in this vicious cycle. With a Pope's hand up their ass. Oh, I think I lost my ring up there. We're gonna have to go back in. This leads to heartbreak, whatever. Not exactly what I said there. You're going to stay in heartbreak because you don't want to leave that cycle. Get nostril gel with the Lovers. This Gemini. Who's this Gemini? I know who it is. It's this fucking one that took over the Aries reading. I don't know. They must be dealing with an Aries, or they're just all over everybody's shit. You can't mind your own business. Cool. King of Swords and Victory. Okay, so King of Swords is going to get victory in this somehow. Not the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Whatever that individual is. King of Swords, who's usually an upright judge. He's like, oh, that's probably what it is, because I think they got to go before the Queen's bench there. And the judge is going to get victory when he sees this person standing in front of them with all their lies and shit, and thinking that nobody knows about, about all their lies that are so easy to read. It's when you never seen one of those remote controls with the letters that are that fucking big for like old people, where you could like almost like use your fucking forehead to like push the buttons on it if you had to. Yeah, like and shit like that. We got walking away from what no longer serves them. Okay, what's hidden about this snake pit here? This snake pit, or the fair weather friends, whatever you want to call it. The friar finger bangs, fantastic friars of fuckery. I don't know. What do we call it? Okay, Three of Cups here, which is celebrating. Okay, so what's hidden about this is that this person walking away from all this shit is like really celebrating doing it. It's not really nothing really hard to walk away from at all, and that they got new love offers. So, wow, that's lovely. So I'm thinking that's this King of Swords here. At the bottom of this deck is more lackluster. Aries, I'm gonna do another read for you because this is actually the Gemini. I don't know how the fuck it got flipped over to like I say, somebody's been spying, or a student's been trying to spy on a teacher, I guess. But they don't know what they're fucking doing, but they are somehow jumbling up my shit. So. But it's still an accurate reading. It's just signs are a little mixed up. Okay.